Welcome to Highly Questionable. Nothing more highly questionable in the history of the show than this man's attire, unprofessional attire, as they continue to make me wear a jacket in front of the beach. Amin Al-Hassan, what do you like on the show today?
I like my Mandalorian t-shirt, soon to come to Disney Plus this fall.
Dale, papi.
Should we start believing in the Celtics again, or are the Pacers just trash?
Okay, I will not call the Pacers trash. They have done more with less than any team in the league. They don't have their star and they can't score late. However, as it relates to the Celtics, I will not call them trash because they were down in the fourth quarter against a team that's broken, doesn't have a star, and has problems scoring late. That team was up 82-70. We would be talking about the Celtics the same way we have this entire season if somehow Indiana just didn't miss all its shots at the end. And that part of it, the injury, combined with that team not being able to create its own offense, that's how you get bad shots and missed shots that decide playoff games.
That's right, Dan. The Pacers were up 11 going into the fourth quarter, and then something funny happened. They came back down to earth. The carriage turned back into a pumpkin, and this is what happens when you don't have an elite star who can create their own offense and create offense for others, because it's really easy to score when you're not on the game plan, when you're not in the scouting report. But when the scouting report is designed to stop you and just you, Bojan Bogdanovic, or just you, Tyreek Evans, life is a lot more different than when you're eating on the periphery, and that's what happened there. But Dan, here's my question. It took a really otherworldly effort from the Boston Celtics, both from Kyrie offensively and Al Horford defensively, for them to win this game against a Pacers team that we're not calling trash, but we're not calling them trash. What's going to happen when they get to the next round and they got to play the real competition?
That's true.
Well, what do you expect? You know, they can make a shot at the end there. They miss everything.
I mean, that's it.
They get shooting and missing.
I mean, that's it. His analysis is better than the former NBA front office insiders.
I don't get the cuss.
Is Mike D'Antoni right that the Rockets are as good as anybody, if not better?
I think we all agree, everyone agrees, that the best of the Golden State Warriors is the best that basketball can be played at any time in history. Perhaps you can make that argument. But this team right now is playing better, and the last 6 weeks of basketball, there has been no team in the sport better, more overwhelming than this one. This one came very close to beating the Warriors last year, as the Warriors continue a almost imperceptible descent into being less good. They missed a bunch of threes, a historically bad three-point night, and they replaced the players who missed those threes, and now they're playing better than anybody.
There's two things to keep in mind here. One is that Mike D'Antoni has a history of having this philosophy that as long as we do what we're supposed to do, as long as we execute our game plan, nobody can stop us, nobody can beat us. I know this because I work with Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix, and that's what he preached to us back then, and that's what he's preaching to the Rockets now. But the other thing here, I think this is more conversation about how vulnerable the Warriors are, more so than how strong the Rockets are. The Warriors are a team that looks like they want to implode, and I have a feeling we're going to talk about this in a little bit, about Kevin Durant taking only 8 shots in a game that they blew a 31-point lead in. Here's the thing. Great dynasties don't crumble slowly but surely. They crumble from the inside out, right? It's not some foreign invasion that's going to bring them down. It's the idea that they're too bloated and too decadent. And that's where Golden State looks like they're angling to now.
Speaking of too bloated.
Oh, there it was. Bang. I didn't even see it coming. Man, that was a good one, though. I got to salute you. Your fat son gives you double thumbs up on that one.
It was so quick.
Yeah. Who's got 2 thumbs and thinks that's funny? Fat guy.
Does the running beer shimmy an ankle break still count after he misses shot?
My father has been calling him the running beard since he was in OKC. Have you heard that nickname catch on anywhere in NBA circles?
No, but LeGroin caught on, so.
LeGroin did catch on. My father was using running beard long before that. Let's see what we have here. Oh. Yeah. Oh, who was that, Poppy? Did you see who he did that to, Poppy? Poppy, who'd he do that to, Poppy?
I did that to Ricky
Rubio.
He misses
That's
shot.
right. Todavía duele, though. That one still hurts, Ricky.
Look, here's the deal. On The Jump, we have a segment where we highlight plays that were great highlights, except for the fact they don't stick the shot. And I'm here to say I'm glad we do, because too often in history, these highlight shows whether it's Sports Center or whatever it is, they discriminate against the missed shot highlights. It doesn't always have to end with a missed shot. Sometimes we can just enjoy something for what it is without a shot going in afterwards.
We should actually contribute an entire network to missed shots around here. Carmelo will be at star.
Oh, this...
I know, it was cheap, totally cheap.
Kick a guy while he's down, Dan.
Does Kevin Durant deserve big credit for his comments to the media yesterday?
He got a lot of credit for this, for breaking down basketball as if he knows more about basketball than we do, which, of course, he does know more about basketball than most of us do. He's pretty great at it, you know, and he reminded you and Patrick Beverley that he's better at all of this than any of us are.
For us, when I get the ball in my spots, you know, I got a pest, Patrick Beverley, who was up underneath me. Well, I could definitely shoot over top and score every time if it's a one-on-one situation. But we got a guy that's dropping and helping, and then we got another guy that's just sitting on me, waiting for me to dribble the basketball. If I put the basketball on the floor, I can probably make 43% of my shots if I shoot them like that. But that's not really going to do nothing for us with the outcome of the game, you know, because we got a nice flow. Everybody touching the rock, everybody shooting and scoring. So I'm not going to get in the way of the game because, you know, I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverley. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
No, I was really amused looking at Twitter last night as all these people praised the basketball genius of Kevin Durant and explaining that situation. And I read it and I said, this is pretty standard basketball speech. The only way you can think this is genius is if you don't know anything about basketball. But here's the other thing, Dan. I think people are more amazed by the idea that Kevin Durant was open and communicating with the media after what's felt like an entire season of him moping, pouting, giving one-word answers, not making himself available to the media like he was after that loss the other night. And I think that's what people were really gravitating to. It wasn't anything he actually said. It's just that he was saying something.
But no, not exactly that, because he dismissed Patrick Beverley and it had musical notes in it the way he reminded all of us, I'm Kevin Durant, and that name means something. It means this, though, when you're Kevin Durant and you've won this much, but you haven't gotten what you want in terms of validation. You are looking like you are drifting mentally. You're looking like it in 60 Minutes interviews, and you're looking like it when you're not taking any shots against Patrick Beverley. And so you put enough of those games together because Kevin Durant has not been shooting as much as he usually does recently. You put all those shots together, and you might be the conspiracy theorist who thinks his mail is already being forwarded to New York.
Oh, I can't wait for him to be a Knick. Oh, my God, it's going to be amazing.
You know what I heard there?
What's that? Oh, I mean, we've been hearing that, right? Yeah.
Did Tim Anderson deserve to get drilled after his back throw?
This was amazing. Things escalated quickly. Rick Renteria, who's like, we've been hearing that, right? Yeah.
Did Tim Anderson deserve to get drilled after his back throw?
This was amazing. Things escalated quickly. Rick Renteria, who's like the nicest man in the world, is fighting with Ned Yost, who looks like the average white person's aunt. Look what happened here first to create all of this. To start this, you get a... Yeah. Here's some showmanship. Yeah. He's enjoying that one. He hit it a long way. It's hard to do that.
Crushed it.
Yeah. And
Wait, what do you do with the bat? Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean...
well, yeah, but this gets people angry in that sport, and very often, statistically, it's true, it's a fact, it's not my opinion. Usually that happens when a black guy pimps out his trot or a Latin guy pimps out his trot, and then someone will throw at him. And it's not usually another black guy, it's usually a white guy, because the unwritten rules of the game are you throw at the guy who shows disrespect to the game and to others, and now this escalates. You throw at the guy who shows disrespect to the game and to others, and now this escalates. Where's Ned Yost at? Let's find him. Where's Rick Renteria? Again, my father loves him, sweet man. Poppy can tell you he had dinner with Rick Renteria one time. He enjoyed the dinner. That's right. Look at that. Getting close to baseball players. I mean, though, this is all stupid, the way these guys fight over these stupidities.
No, it's wild that, you know, in this sport.
So let's take a look at this goal and her. She enters in, but you can't tell if she's pushed or not.
No goal, Northwestern now. Lasota with a rip. Shooting space violation against Michigan. A free position for Selena Lasota. Ultra dangerous. Fifth-year player from British Columbia.
She is so strong. She has such power and accuracy with her shot.
Nice stop by Shane, the righty senior from Princeton, New Jersey. She's also a music minor. She sings, she beatboxes, she volunteers for the mental health advocacy on campus.
Coaches kids, she does it all. She doesn't get tired. And when you see her personality, you can tell it's infectious and it just carries on to the rest of the team.
First one down in the hotel for the bus today. Just she's non-stop energy.
Big smile.
Michigan's played well enough on defense to keep themselves in this ball game. They're a slight underdog here.